Hello friends, in this lecture we will try to polish our lip sync. In previous one we tried to block our lip sync. Let's play that one more time.
Get up, Toti. I want you to run.
Yep. So this was our first pass, very first blocking pass for the lip sync. And let's jump into the fun part, the polish part. So let's go into show menu, turn on the curves. I will go into the shading and I will try this flat shaded. I'll really have a look on the geometry. So now I will select these guys, these controllers other than the mesh, and let's focus on very first part of the lip sync. Let's go here. I see my mouth is closing here, and then we go into here. So let's double click on the timeline, right click, tangents, and make it auto. So I see that I have a breathing in the very beginning. So let's try to open his mouth. Or maybe we can have this smooth shape. I will select all the controllers and I will go at 7th frame. I will middle click and click on frame 1 and press S here. Now we got this nice mouth open shape. Let's try to have a nice rounded lip shape here. These zigzag lips, they're not looking appealing at the moment. Cool. So let's select this and I will copy this pose to first one. Let's delete this one for now. This is a nice breathe. So jaw should open a bit and then it should go into the get up shape. So let's open a bit of mouth here. It is too close. It should open a bit here. And then let's have a lip zip happening a bit here. Let's move this guy up, have a nice G shape here. Let's bring that up and up. Cool. This is a very nice G shape. And then we will go into the E shape, okay? You can see that this shape, G shape is a little bit like, staying there. And then suddenly it's bob into E shape. So it means we have to hold this shape a bit longer. So let's grab this keyframe here and key over here. Let's try to favor this pose, the previous one. So I can just copy paste here, and then let's try to have a bit nice, flip that over. Very nice compression happening. We can see where we're going from this shape to that shape. So let's close a bit of jaw here. Maybe no, the snap is on. I will double click on the rotation and I will make sure the reset tool is on. I will reset that. Now I have nice rotation. And then we go into E shape. Sweet. Okay, let's go into Windows, Animation Editor, Graph Editor. I will put that Graph Editor around here. Let's close this one. I will sync it with the time slider and Graph Editor, so I can select these guys from here. So I will select from here and I can polish that. So I always try to sync these Graph Editor and timeline display. Sweet. Okay. So let's close that for now. So I see there is a E sound happening. And he said, get up. We don't need to hit the A sound because it is a fast dialogue. And A sound will come up automatically. Main thing was to really hit E sound. jaw is closing here, as you can see, to really sell the cat. So let's try to close that, and I will go into graph editor instead and try to key here, press S, and then move this a bit up. And same for these guys. These are traveling very fast. The upper lip is moving too much, so I will select these upper lip controller from here, and I will try to bring them a bit down. Even this one is a bit too high for upper lip. Over here the jaw is opening. Let's go into rotate X, and I will try to open that. The jaw is still opening here for A sound. Cat. And then it is closing here. So here we can keep the jaw here. We don't need to do that. So it will be a little bit of hint that it is favoring with the previous key. And then it is suddenly closing. The overall shape is changing a bit too fast. The jaw is closing too fast. So let's try to ease out the jaw, because most of the time when jaw open, it can open early in a fast way, but when we close the jaw, it should not close that fast. So I'll bring the jaw up to have a nice compression here for the up. As you can see, my jaw is still closed. So I will key here. I'm just trying to cushion the jaw, something like that, and then it will start to open. So right now the jaw is a bit too poppy. I'm looking at my reference and just double checking, eyeballing. And then we go into E sound. We can close the jaw a bit. Yeah. Cool. So that was jaw open and close. Here is a nice detail here we can add. Double key here to have a nice breathing happening. And then it is closing. Now I will work on these in and outs, the corners of the mouth, to make them nice and flowing from one pose to another pose. So I feel like we can start moving towards E sound, but maybe this is too much. Add a bit of lip zip. Yeah. Same for this one. Nice corners of the lips. Right now the upper lip is moving with the jaw, so we have to be mindful if we wanna go that high or not. So I will try to favor here with these shapes because they are going to next pose. Maybe this is too much, so let's bring these guys down. And this one also is too high. Let's bring it a bit low, because when we widen our corners, we cannot bring them up. We just stay in that area. We cannot go this is bad. Don't go over here. Just make them wide and in a nice range, but don't overdo that. So we want to hold this shape a bit longer. So let's bring the upper lip down for this shape. It feels like it's too high. And we don't want to have this, this moon shape. It's bad. So we have to be mindful. This is a bit tricky area. The corners, they are moving too much. So we will key here. This is translate X. You try to favor the previous position. So as you can see, I'm polishing. I'm trying to polishing the lips while really finessing them. So these are coming a bit too early. So let's favor that. So what I'm doing, I'm just selecting these guys by left click dragging, and I'm using middle mouse and shift to move them up. Maybe these are too narrow. Yeah, this shape is a bit weird. Maybe the upper lip is moving too much. The main idea is to keep the upper lip moving, but less than the lower lip. So I'll try to move it in such a way that the lower lip should do most of the work. Nice compression here. There's a bit of asymmetry. This is too big shape. So let's try to favor that. I have nice arcs for the corner of the lip. Bring it up. Yeah, bring them up. We have to hold here because this translation X is a bit too much. So let's try to hold that. Let's bring these guys down here. Yeah, this is too much. Even sometime I try to copy that over here. So let's try to select these and then middle click and then I will just do a bit of finessing from there. So this is because this is very minor movement, and most of the time we go into one shape and we hold there a bit. We don't always move our lip. We go into one shape, we hold there, and then we move to the next one. So I will work on translation X first, and also I will double check the Y. Yeah, look, there's a lot of weirdness happening here. We don't need to widen them up yet. too much. And let's try to ease into E sound, right? And I think over here the jaw is too flat. And I feel like the lower lip is also moving weirdly. Let's make nice E sound here, E shape here. We can even select these guys and we can bring them down. I mean, overall, we can select all of them one by one. And most of the time I do create selection set for these selections to make things easy, you know. This will go a bit up. Yeah. The jaw can go a bit open and then close. Let's bring it up. Yeah, nice and round lower lip. Yeah, the jaw is stuck here. Let's move this a bit. Cool. Let's click on the scopes. Let's try to play that.
Get up, Toti. Get up, Toti.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Get up, Toti. 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 Get up, Toti.
Awesome.
Get up, Toti.
So this is our, not polish phase, but spline phase for the lip sync. And let's move to the next chunk of lip sync and try to tackle that. So over here we have a nice hold happening here. The jaw start open. So let's try to add a bit of detail here. I will make them auto. I will try to have some life from here. So maybe I'll get to 22 and then I get to 22nd frame and click over here. Hold that a bit and add a bit of life here using graph editor. So maybe it will open a bit here. And these corners can have a bit of life. I will go to y-axis. As you can see, these are flat. So let's try to have a bit of something here. Should not be, dead. Go to your X, bring them in. And here jaw start to open. So I will select this guy, and as you can see, there is my jaw is a bit try to having a breath. So I will copy maybe this frame, will click here and then try to open that. When the jaw open, I will try to bring the corners in, or you can try out. Add a bit of life. Not bad, huh? Cool. Let's get to the next chunk. And this is very nice A sound. Even though the dialogue is not start yet, we should have a breath, before speaking. We have to gather a bit of air into our lungs. So let's try to copy this frame and have it over here. On the jaw open, we can bring the corners in. Nice R sound. So he said I will. But let us try to play that to really get the understanding.
I want you to run. I want you to run. I want you to run.
So I is very important because I and R, they are covering each other. And the W sound is very important, like want. You can see I'm stopping, I'm holding that W sound a bit more. So let's try to do that. I will double click tangents, right click tangents, and then go into the auto mode. We should hold here. So I will just middle click S. And add a bit of life here. It is very easy. Just go into graph editor after selecting the jaw and try to avoid these flat tangents. Try to avoid them. Good. You can see that we have nice movement here now, nice life. Still the pose is holding there and we have a bit of life, which is nice. I can see my jaw is closing and the teeth is going up, even though lip is same. So I will try to apply that here. Yeah. So let's go into the want. I will close here. The jaw will get closed. But the lower lip will try to, open a bit. It will not close yet. So jaw is closing first, but the lower lip is a bit down. Maybe I'm pushing a bit more, but yeah, you can see the effect as we see in the reference. We have nice delay in the lip now. And let's go into the perspective view. And let's try to hold this tongue for want. Want. Let's copy that. The lower lip is a bit too much here. So let's select these controls. Yeah, now we can have a bit of life here. Want. So maybe we can add a bit of corner, nice corner, or maybe I think we can zip a little bit of zipping is enough. Oh, this is nice. We go into O shape, so we can close the jaw a bit. Let's favor the translate X here. Same for this guy. Try to favor that. This is hitting the wall here. So let's select these guys and try to manage this sudden, pop. So I will add a nice ease into this position. Let's double check our Y. Same for the Y. We can have a nice, ease is happening. Yeah, we can bring them up. Same for this one, we are polishing a bit here. Yeah, we will go into translate X for the lip corners. Glad we have nice ease in and ease outs from there. You can see that there is the corners, they are staying there in the O sound. So I'll just key here, try to move them a bit closer. Here as well. And the jaw is opening a bit more. It is super, easy. We just work on the jaw, open, close, lip in, out, up, downs. Close a bit here. Want. Close a bit more. Close a bit more. Close a bit more. You will hold here. Okay, guys, we'll go to the run. Okay. So maybe I can select these guys, press S, and just hold this O shape, nice old shape. Maybe this is these keyframes, they are nicely apart, so we can just select this one and move it to really have that O shape. Even more, we can hold them a bit more here, and then we will go into run. Maybe we can delete this key. Let's move this one here. Maybe a little bit earlier is nice. Yeah, the jaw open is a bit too harsh. Let's bring it over here. Cool. The close is super jarring. So I'll just move this guy over here. You can see there is a bit of nice, opening happening. So nice breathing. Yeah, right. I'll add a little bit of that, not too much. Working on open and close. Nice moving hold. Will be super cheesy. Let's play that from here.
I want you to run.
Nice. Maybe the lip up is a bit too high. And it's when I bring them down. Yeah, we can bring them down. They look much better, right? Yeah, put it down. Yeah. Let's try to polish that here. These are nice. So just like now, I just decided, okay, we can change the height of the lip, and we can always have different choices, choice A, choice B. Let's do that. It's not working. Okay, let's try this thing. So it's all about animation. There is no formula, guys. No formula. You can see, and you're already, what I'm doing right now. Don't worry. And the things come step by step. Just start with the process, and you will have a sensibility which will tell you, okay, do this or that. choice A, choice B. So you can always try different things, right? And this thing come with the experience, guys. It's not easy. Animation is hard. It is not easy. Yeah, this is not a good shape here. So maybe I'll try to bring them closer. These are bouncing a bit more. Even for the Y. Yeah, this, as you can see, Y is not working at the moment. We can have a nice, movement for the lip. Always study the reference. Always study the reference. Don't do things and don't ignore the reference, because the more you follow the reference, the more realistic and real it will feel. Our mind is so crazy, guys. It will not tell us the right things. We will do things we imagine, and our animations suck. It don't look real. It can look animation-y, like it can look very nice, smooth and cartoony and more like animation, but you cannot feel the emotion when you try to ignore reference. So always try to be true with the reference. You can polish this one. Nice. I can just double check the Y for the other lip, and I will try to do the same for that. I don't wanna, one lip is going up, another is going down. Is not a good thing, guys. So let's bring this lip down. Try to mimic what the other lip is doing. Maybe this is too low. And the other key is around here. It is okay here. We don't need to be offsetting all the time, but try to match, not to 100%, but try to be, be consistent. Yeah, as you can see, feel like this lip is going up a bit too much. It look weird, huh? Let's move this a bit down. Yeah, maybe a bit down a bit. Yeah. And we can come in and out here. Eyes opening, so as we can go closer. Wider. Bit of life. Maybe this is a bit too harsh. We can keep going onto this one. Yeah. Let's turn that off. Double click. Let's save that, guys. Did you already save your files? If not, please do so. Let's play that.
Get up, Toti. I want you to run.
Cool.
Get up, Toti. I want you to run. Get up, Toti. I want you to run. Get up, Toti. I want you to run.
Let's turn off this flat shading and then smooth shade all and then do that.
Get up, Toti. I want you to run.
Let's go into the perspective view. Let's see what's happening here. The shapes can still improve from perspective view. This is nice, not a nice shape. The teeth are too bad. So it comes to when we animate from camera, the lip sync might change totally to have nice and appealing shapes. And in future we can learn about that, how to lip sync for the camera. And it will be very funny, because like from camera you will have nice and beautiful shape, but if you go to perspective view and see other angles, they are not good. So for now we will keep on the frontal angle. So let's summarize what is the important things we learned today. We learned about the shooting reference. We pick audio from 11-second club, and then we have a very small chunk of that audio, and we put it in the editing software. We turn on our camera, and then we act it out. English is my second language, and it took time to really sync my lips with that audio. So I will try my best to do that, and then I will export my JPEG or movie file from there, and plus the audio, and then I bring it in Maya. We will make sure the frame rate is same, like over here it is 24 frame per second. When you export from the editing software, try your best it is 24, otherwise your images will not sync properly. And after that we tried to do our blocking, and when we did our blocking, we tried to really understand where are E's, where are P or B's, O's, U's, W's, where is jaw open and jaw close. And when we play this one, the jaw is, if I select the jaw controller and I go into rotate X, you can see the jaw is not opening at the same intensity all the time. There is jaw open, but sometimes it is bigger, sometimes it is smaller.
Get up, Doti. I want you to run.
So the jaw should look nice and fluid, and the corners of the lip are very important, guys. The O shape, O, the corners are going in, and corners are coming out for E shape. For A, the jaw open and the corners go in. So whenever you move the jaw, these corners, they are moving. Plus the height of the lips. Our lips can, they are flexible. The upper lip is less active. The lower lip is much more active. So we will try to keep these things in mind, and we will be good. I hope you like this tutorial, and if you want to see more about lip sync, you have to follow me, and you can message me. And if you have any question, just message me. I'm available here. So I will try my best to give you the right answer based on my experience. I cannot be 100% right all the time. I'm human. So I have experience of animation, and I will try my best to help you. And see you in next one, guys. But wait, before leaving, you want to show your animation, your lip sync, the very first lip sync? If you follow this tutorial until now, can you show your lip sync to me? I will be happy to watch that. I will be happy to see that. Okay, guys, have a good